there it is. Okay, the box is as big as I am. Oh, baby. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a box within a box. You bubble. And we're left with this guy right here. And there it is. Heck yes. So I've wanted an electric skateboard for so long. Look at how enormous these wheels are. These things are monsters. I haven't put the stickers up for a little while now. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed or not. Hopefully you have. I thought it would be kind of fun. Eventually those boards will just be covered in product stickers, so I'm super excited about that. We open up the small box. In here is the remote charger for the skateboard. On the website it says the skateboard charges in about 2.5–3 hours, which isn't bad. This is the Hurricane model. The other model is the Tornado. Tornado just has a slightly different shape to the deck. Okay, so this deck is very much like a traditional longboard deck shape. The Tornado is more of a rounded shape. Now this skateboard is rated to a maximum of 17 miles per hour, about 10 miles before the battery dies. So definitely going to be testing that long term. But again, I've been wanting an electric skateboard for so long. So I'm super excited right now to get this and test it out. This guy right here, on Amazon, they run for $279. This particular model with the red, for whatever reason, was $10 off. So that was cool. I got this for $269. For $269, that is definitely a budget price for skateboards, electric skateboards. You look at the boosted board, that goes for well over $1,000. They just came out with a smaller version though, kind of like a penny board size. That retails for about $700. So can't go as far. It's not quite as powerful as the boosted board. So for this being $269, I'm definitely interested to see what the results are for that price. What do you say we go ride this thing, huh? Powered on. You got this button here, single press, it beeps, lights up, and now it's good to go. Grip tape on there is menacing. Already scuffed up my hands. Hold down on the controller. That's the brake, so you hold the brake on while you're mounting it. That holds it in place. It's more stable. And we'll go ahead and power forward. So, I'm not a skateboarder at all. I've never been on a boosted board. I've been on similar skateboards such as the Juice. Not one that definitely knows a lot about electric skateboards. But my experience with the BLITZART is fantastic. Brakes really nicely. It doesn't have that jerky, like you feel like you're going to be thrown off of it. Brakes really gradually. Definitely stops you in the amount of time that you want to. Had a really good experience riding the BLITZART. The trucks definitely come out a little touchy out of the box, so you might want to tighten those up a little bit. Other than that, it's great. Those top speeds felt wonderful. There was a couple streets that I went on that were a very slight uphill that I could definitely tell the top speed was lowered, and I didn't get a good chance to try out how big of a hill it could handle. What I've heard is that if the hill's too steep, it won't move you forward. You won't go backward, but you won't move forward. This particular skateboard only has one, ouch, grip tape just pulled my beard. This particular one only has one motor. Okay, so that means this one wheel right here is the only wheel that is actually powering. Overall, super happy with the BLITZART. If you're in the market for an electric skateboard and you don't want to spend upwards $700, you might want to check out the BLITZART. It's pretty fantastic. Hey, happy 4th of July, Independence Day. Happy birthday, America. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys have an excellent 4th of July. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and
belt drive motors, although they have less torque and often less acceleration. But hub drive motors have much less resistance than belt drive motors, making it so that you can still ride it like a normal skateboard if you run out of power. Speaking of normal skateboards, here is the BLITZART skateboard right next to a normal skateboard. The remote has a lever to go forward and to brake, but unfortunately you have to press a button to switch directions. The remote also has a battery indicator of the board and a switch on the side to switch between high and low speed modes, and an on-off switch. On the bottom there is also a charging port for the remote and a lanyard to put around your wrist when you're riding. The board has an on-off switch and a charging port. The board comes with everything you need to ride right out of the box, meaning it comes with a charger, the remote, and a small toolkit. All you have to do is plug in the board, sync up the remote, and you're ready to ride. And with that, let's go riding. The board has an advertised range of about 6 to 8 miles and an advertised speed of about 17 miles an hour, although I've been able to get up to 20 miles an hour on flat ground. Unfortunately, due to the fact that the battery runs the whole length of the board, there is absolutely no flex in the deck, making it a bit of a nightmare on bumpy roads. But with 90mm wheels, it can still get over some pretty big bumps. As of yet, I have not done a full range test, but because their advertised speed was correct, I'm going to guess that their advertised range was also correct. Altogether, this board is great and definitely worth $300. It's really fun for riding around the neighborhood, and I would even recommend it for use as transportation. But if you're going to use this in an area with very bumpy roads, I would definitely look for a different board with a flexier deck. Also, if you're in a very hilly area, you might want to get a board with a belt motor, as